Hello! We are live, I think, I hope. You know, I look at Streamlabs and I ask myself, is this working? Every single day. Okay, anyway, I am going to bring up chat on my phone. That way I have it in more than one place. And I will set that over there. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna throw you guys onto our live drawing thing. Yesterday we kind of had finished the line art really, and then I looked at it and said, ew, those hands are gross. So I'm going to kind of make an attempt here to fix them. Potentially I'll give up and just be like, they're good enough. But we'll see. I duplicated the canvas right away before stream, so I can get rid of some stuff. I think I'm gonna keep this sketch. I will probably don't merge those. Okay. It's like I just duplicated it, so really whatever I want to do, I can do. And I think what I want to do is combine our dress layers here. That saves me some space. And then I think, ooh, okay. Yeah, we kind of cleaned up all of these. So we'll go ahead and I think merge these guys again. They're on the other canvas, perfectly fine, just waiting for us if we make a mistake. I believe this is stuff from the hands, yep. So I can delete that guy. And that's from like face and body. Okay, cool. This is some stuff in the hair. I saw a tiny spot that I could erase. Maybe not an eraser that big. I was working on a different drawing, so I have all my nice settings that we were using. Not nice anymore. We'll go ahead. I think we can merge. But I can probably kind of squeak out some of that stuff. Okay, that's probably good enough. I think have stuff kind of in a spot that I can mess with it. Probably what I'm gonna want to do is duplicate this, and okay, it's not on assist, so we're good. I'm just gonna go in and remove these detail lines from here, because if we're going to change the shape of the hands, most likely we'll be changing the shape of the arms as well. Cool, I'm glad I didn't put, I kind of messed it up. As you can see, these little lines are going into there. I'll just do this instead of undoing all the merging. It's a little easier to just erase, at least this time. Okay, and then we can go down into there and erase those. And there we go. Hey Jantham! Always good to see you. Hope your Monday went well. Okay. Now I'm gonna toggle off our ribbon sometimes I do feel like I should label the layers, but also I don't want to. Okay. Now, most of what I feel is an issue, at least on this arm, is the hand. So I think what I'll do is, before we kind of sketched in some pink, I'm gonna take a tissue, so it's a little noise. Okay. Here we go. So here we go. Just duplicated it, so I don't actually need to duplicate it again. I'm going to erase the fingers here. I'll leave the thumb, but I feel like the orientation of this is a little strange. Okay, there we go. That's gone now. And then we'll use our layer 21 to kind of sketch in maybe how this should be. I don't know, if my hand is kind of like that, it is pretty squared. But it's just kind of maybe directionally a little different than we had it. Okay, we'll just kind of make some attempts here. Maybe something like that. It's a little messy, that's okay. I wonder too if I could, instead of doing this, just actually get my sketch color and sketch brush, and that might go a little smoother. We'll go into sketching. See if I can, still kind of messy here. I don't know, I always have trouble with this. Okay. Let's try kind of like a bunch of different methods here for drawing this hand in. Sometimes this helps too, to just do the like round brush and kind of sketch like that. And let's see. I don't know, that feels very similar to how we had it in the first place. And also a little small on scale. I wonder if I could just kind of turn and maybe push up. That looks a little better. Let's try lining that. And then I can add some space in underneath where it should be connecting. It feels very strange to talk with my hands because there's no cam on. I'm just like over here talking with my hands. Okay, here we go. This might still be a little thick. Let's try that one more time. Because I can certainly thin these out while I'm drawing the liner. Maybe not quite like that. Okay. And there we go. Okay, a couple more of these little lines here, and then we should be able to check how this is looking. I still think it might be a little thick on the fingers. We'll see. Okay. Close that off. And maybe throw that line. Oh, no, that has to. This would be connecting over there. And then sort of like that. Let's see if that did anything. Okay, I have to erase some of the palm lines, and that'll give me a better idea. Okay, did it erase? To be real with you, oh, there we go, okay. I think that's just on a different section, I guess. Hard to tell there. I wonder, okay. It's not bad, but the problem that I have is I feel like I need to push this finger here back in order to make it work, and maybe twist it in. Let me try that and see how that looks, and see if we can make it work. I'd really like to make it work so that I don't have to keep drawing hands, at least on this side. Okay, now we'll duplicate this, and we can merge that down there. Go ahead and do some erasing in here. There we go. And I also need to erase that little section. Okay. I kind of feel like that missing. Take that off for just a second. I need to throw in like a little section of palm, just like thumb right there. And there we go. That might help with the balance a little. No, I feel like it made it worse. here. I feel maybe I just need to reshape the thumb area. Let's try it out. Okay. Oh! Give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna check to make sure everyone's okay. Sorry, I just heard like a noise from the kitchen. I was like, oh, everything's good. A couple days ago, I dropped a bunch of bowls and broke glass. So now I'm just like, oh. Let's see. Okay. Yes, alright, trying to fix this thumb. I already duplicated the layer, so we will erase tiny bit there. And then, you know, maybe the better thing to do is not do that. We'll just... Okay. Let me take my sketch blue here. I don't know about everybody else, but I like blue for sketching. Blue is the best color. And like specifically this blue, for some reason, I actually feel like before I found this like weird blue shade, I really struggled to draw anything. And I used to do like line art in this kind of blue too. Like I would just darken my sketch to be into line art. That really helped me. But definitely seen like a variety of sketch colors that are all really neat. So I kind of feel like maybe it's just about finding the right color in part 2 to draw in. Let's see here. Gonna erase a little here. Might not quite be right. Let's just play with the angle. We're really just putting it right back to the same spot it was in. So it would be, that's the open edge. This is probably actually too long. I wonder if it's just in, could I do a distort? And then warp maybe? I'm making it worse, I think. Okay, toss that out. Okay, if my hand is like that, my thumb is up and back. Like this almost. But then I need to bring the rest of the fingers back a bit more. Duplicate and looks well, because I'm on work. Okay. Let me do uniform. I don't think I need, what I think I need to do is get a free hand. Go up into there. I always mutter a lot when I do this because I just gotta talk it out. Okay. think we're getting there very slowly, but you know, it's a slow process. Okay, and then, oops, I put this on the wrong layer. That's okay. Easy fix, I think. Okay, and we'll just scribble like that. Thumb's a little thick, so what I'll do is, I'm just gonna slide this guy back. Okay. And we'll go actually on a good layer for this now. Just be maybe sort of like that. I think I need to push that finger back again. Okay. Because if I were drawing this from scratch, here would be my kind of collection of fingers. Okay, I got it. I think I've figured it out. Let me just throw that away. Duplicate this one more time, and we're going to take you, little finger man. Wait, saying finger man reminded me, I don't remember, well, I don't know if you guys ever watched Spy Kids, but like, you guys remember the thumb people? The thumb people terrified me. Like as a child. I feel like if I made a childhood trauma iceberg, that would be on there. It's not quite it. Maybe it is, and I just can't tell because we haven't erased it yet. Okay. Let's... You haven't thought of them in a while? So, listen, I rarely think of Spy Kids, but when I do, I think of those things and I think of, oh boy. And then I think of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That movie... Sometimes I forget that, like, the guy who played the wolf guy in Twilight was in that. And then I remember and I'm just like, wow. What a time. Okay. Let me toss this down. Okay, cool. Now I'm just going to erase that from there because it doesn't need to be there anymore. And I'll just fix that there too. And then probably kind of throw something like that, and then okay. Now I'm gonna no more layers. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure these two are the exact same. Nope, they're a little different. Yeah, okay. Well, I definitely don't need that one. So I'll take this one now that I have it, and I'll erase everything on there except for this little guy. Cool. Get out of here. Okay. Then once we have that erased, I can mess around with where this is located without too much issue. Okay. I think the orientation is fine. I'm gonna go set it back to the normal orientation, put it maybe right about here, and then I'll try closing it off and cutting it down kind of a bit there. It still doesn't look quite right. Oh boy. Okay. Try pulling out that blue. I feel like I'm making it worse. Hey, Jenky. Okay, I'm gonna go out and duplicate the canvas. I think I'm gonna start this from scratch. Okay. 1 second here. Okay. There we go. We're right back now. We are working on hands and it is hellish. So hopefully you are having less of a struggle today. Okay. So here's what I think we'll do. We still have that original hand if we need it. This has like the basic palm shape on it. I have these fingers, which I still kind of like. I just need to take the one, push it back. Ooh, nice. Was it another Rascal one or a Lycoris one? I have to hide this layer. Get this guy. Ooh, that's so cool. I wish I could draw big groups like that. That's really awesome that you do. It's kind of fun to see like when people do big drawings of the cast of a show. I always really enjoy that. Let's get our blue. Okay. Ooh, that's still like quite a bit, I think. Like, even if you draw, like, character interaction can be tricky, right? You know, drawing like one or, well, two or more, like, and just having them close together, like making sure their expressions are cohesive and like posing them in a way that looks like, you know, they're part of the same piece, I guess is the way to put it. Yeah, I think that's a good way to look at it. I mean, also, you don't necessarily have to wait, but with paint, it might be a challenge, but it also might be a good challenge for you. Just kind of depends, because I know you have a lot on your plate. Okay. Maybe we just need kind of like the side of this instead of like the whole finger. Yep. Okay. It's like it's every time it's so close. Yeah, definitely. I think that's a good idea. Draw the sketch, see if it is something worth doing. Every time we get so close, I feel like we're like almost there with this hand, and then it's like, hey, do you want me to just, you know, do the thing where I look super ugly? And I'm like, you know, not really. I would appreciate it if you didn't do that. And it's like, okay, cool, I'll do it. So close. Every time so close. Ah. You do the grid on your Instagram. I feel like I used to be more invested in the grid. Never on art accounts, but on like cosplay accounts. I used to be real invested in the grid. But now I'm just like, hey, fuck the grid. It does look cool when people do like put in the time to make it look cool though. You could also always do like a big one where like you kind of separate out the colors or whatever. So like even if you did, you know, like I don't know how the characters in Rascal really look, but you could kind of separate each section into like white or pastels so that each person kind of has their own background, and that would kind of keep with your grid. Just kind of depends on the look you're going for. This thumb looks like a little potato. Or like a carrot or something. Try to line it. I don't think it's gonna go great. Yeah, I feel like I was right and it's not going great. Well. Last night I stayed up very late because I was working on... Listen, I'm like, this year I will draw birthday pictures for all my favorite One Piece boys because I also want to participate on Twitter. And I'm like, Law's birthday's coming up. And I thought it was today. I was wrong. It's the 6th. But then I stayed up all night drawing Law. So I took the L on that one. But it's done now. So I don't have to stay up all night on the 5th. And I'm kind of happy about that. Because realistically, that's what I would do. I would just procrastinate until the night before still. But I don't know. I'm excited to actually be able to post like fan art for like an actual, I don't know, fan event. Sort of. Our character birthdays fan events. They count, right? Okay. That thumb is too chunky for that hand. Yeah. I think it helps you get like traction as an artist because there's always like a happy birthday tag or like the character's tag kind of blows up for the day. So... Plus, it's just kind of fun. I don't know. And you draw so much, like, fan art, like, for Rascal and stuff. I feel like the community would appreciate it. I'm sure there's a pretty strong community for that anime. I need to thin out this thumb. Ooh, that's so fun! It always feels super, like, awesome when, like, fans of the stuff you're a fan of enjoy the stuff that you make for it. Well, I at least feel better about this hand now. It's still not the best thing I've ever drawn, but I think it's better than it was. That being said, we might have to like reshape that ribbon. I'm not happy with the thumb. Me, it's good. Also me, it's ugly. wonder if part of it is just like the palm is too long. Okay, I'm gonna try a couple things here. Okay. We have this duplicated already, kind of. I'm gonna try making this a bit bigger. I might have to kind of thin it out, fix the line art a bit, and you know how we usually do. And then I'm gonna fix the, like, the butt of the palm as well. Duplicate and erase, cause you're ugly. Don't erase the shoulder though, cause that's probably fine. So last night I ended up watching the dream face reveal, and I have to say I feel so bad for that poor kid. Like, he looks fine. He's a perfectly normal looking person, but Twitter is tearing him apart, and I'm just like, no one was gonna be happy with him. Like, there was no winning just because people were expecting him to be like a perfect anime boy, and that's not how real life works. And I'm just like, oh man. I think his best option would have been to just reveal the whole time he was truly a VTuber avatar. That's the only way he could have won. Okay, I want this line to match up a little further down. Yes, a mask under the mask would have been perfect. The replies are, oh my, the replies are so mean. Like, do you know, like, people say like middle schoolers can point out like the one flaw that will like hurt you for the rest of your life. I feel like that's just what the dream comments are. It's like, this poor man's gonna need therapy like forever. Okay. I'll put the thumb on this side. That's right, I keep forgetting the thumb. What if I just, you know, new lore, she lost her thumb in a gardening accident. It's so close. That's true, but I think, like, wasn't the whole thing he was moving in with some other guy? So I kind of thought the point of him, like, revealing his face was so they could make IRL content, but I also don't watch him. So I guess I don't really know. I'm not a Minecraft fan. Like, it's kind of, I guess it's not really after my time because people my age play it and stuff, but I just never got into it. But still, I think, like, you know, you should have, like, for him, it would probably be really helpful to have the option to, like, be on cam. So, you know, now he has the option, which is nice. them. Okay, well, maybe that works. Sort of. No. Okay. Let's draw in the rest of the lines for the hand. My sister was scrolling through the put the mask back on hashtag and showing me some of them. And like, they're just like, they're really, really mean. But I will say, like, it is that kind of like brutal comedy where like you can't help but laugh, but you know that you're laughing at something that's just so horrific and like damaging that you're like, I feel insanely guilty. And you should feel guilty. Okay, I think... Okay. I'm gonna get rid of some of these. And then... I think I can get rid of this. And then... probably hide that. I hope he left Twitter, like he's taking a break from social media for a little while. Because, like, oh man, I feel like you just have to let it die down for a minute. You know, I feel you. Twitter is a lot of things, and I think it can be a great place, and I think it can be a bad place, but I think it's really important to curate your experience. I think it's important to do that on any platform you're on. Like, I don't want news content on Twitter. I don't want garbage hot takes on Twitter. Like, except for mine, which I'm not posting to Twitter because they're just as bad as everyone else's. Like, I think Twitter is a really good place to like get your shit out there, but I also think it's a really great place to log on and then be like, let's log off the internet forever and never go on again. This is not the right angle. I feel like I need to like push the hand back. Cool. Duplicate again. Come back here. because perspective, it's big. Yeah, okay. Really is out of the way like that. The thumb. Okay. It's so close to being right, and that's the thing that makes it look the most wrong. Truly. My biggest problem is that I almost have a grasp on anatomy. Like, I'm very close, and that makes it seem very far away. Imagine if I just sat here and I was on Google the whole time. How to draw? I mean, some streams, I do kind of do that, to be fair. Oh, wait. Nope. I was like, I think we have it. We don't have it. Okay. Let me draw in an arm. Real quick. I think actually I'll put it on assist. I was originally kind of going that way. Thanks, Jantham. I'm glad you think so. Because right now I'm struggling. Okay. Maybe I just stick with the original and then work to kind of thin it out. Okay. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm tracing the line art of the other one for my own sake. Will help me, maybe, I don't know. Listen, I didn't think this was gonna be that hard, but it's so hard. Okay, maybe what I need to do is scoot this baby forward so that instead of being there, it's... Why does it look like a foot? just looks like a weird little foot. You're not a foot, you're a hand. Stop it, get some help. Okay. Duplicate here. Take this line out. Maybe that's what's making it look weird and footy. Okay. No. Not helping. Okay. Okay. I want to leave the line for the arm. I want to put in a new line for the hand. Get out of here. So what do? I should make something which goes like a hand and doesn't look like a foot. Please don't look like a foot. You know, now that it's getting into like fall and stuff, one thing that I'm actually kind of excited for this year is like the Charlie Brown Halloween and like Thanksgiving specials. Am I actually gonna watch them? Yeah, 50-50. But like, I'm excited for them this year because I just think they're like neat. Okay, now let me see if I can slap a line on this thing. Please don't be ugly. You've been ugly so many times, and it's really been my fault, but like, you know, it doesn't make me feel good. Okay. Now, let's see. It's so close. Okay. I wonder if part of this is the thickness of this line here. Ooh. Yeah, I used to watch Scary Godmother religiously every year, and that would be like my childhood Halloween kind of show. I don't recall like any specific like Halloween episodes of shows. Yeah. The first one better than the second one. But I remember trying to make like the marshmallow things in the microwave. And like, I mean, you can do it, it's just messy. Cartoon Network Halloween was the bomb. They don't show it anymore? No. Listen, I kind of feel like it's sacrilege for Cartoon Network to not show Scary Godmother. That they're gonna get cursed or something. Not by me, but like by Scary Godmother. Pretty sure that's how it works. I'm kind of glad we're all fans of it. Doesn't quite work. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. all I'm gonna do is just trace over that, because when I, like, made it bigger, I also, like, blew up the line and made it look weird. So I'm just gonna see if doing this will make it a little better, instead of trying to, like, go through. No! I don't have cable anymore, so I mean, it's not like that big of a deal for me, but I still feel like it's messed up. I guess, you know, like, the animation on it isn't probably holding up as much anymore. And also it could have to do with, like, the rights or whatever. And maybe kids now who are, like, watching current Cartoon Network programming just don't like it as much, but if that's the case, they're wrong. But I don't know. Kind of wonder, like, well, I guess, like, the new wave of cartoons I've seen a little bit of. Not a ton, but, like, a little bit. And I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how much I like them, so I kind of agree with you there. I mean, like, I'm also not the target audience though, so I guess it's whatever. I did like Gravity Falls for a while though, but even that's kind of old now. I feel like all the stuff that I'm like, oh yeah, I liked that new cartoon, it's all been over for like 4 or 5 years, and I'm like, oh. Like, I was really into Miraculous Ladybug for a while, and then it got bad. And now I'm just like, yeah, can we get someone other than Thomas to write the show? Oh, that's kind of cool. I thought I saw something about that. Well, maybe it was like there was some like lost episode or missing episode that I saw about Identity. But that's super cool. I kind of wonder though, like, if the current generation would really like the cartoons that like we used to watch. Like, I feel like they aren't like as like, I wonder if hyper is like the right word, but you know, like hyper and fast paced as like what they're used to now. I feel like cartoons used to be more like long form and episodic, and there still are some, like Steven Universe was kind of like that, but I don't know. I guess I'll just stick to anime because that's more what I want from, you know, my animated shows at this point. My thumb still looks a little messed up. I'll fix it in a minute. It's like, I feel like if someone tells me to watch a cartoon though, I usually still give it a shot because it's nice to have them like to put on as like background noise that I can kind of pay attention to. Yeah, then still a little messy. Okay, good. Do back. Sketching pencil. Yeah. Oh, I feel you on that, Jantham. Where it's like, they're not horrible, but it's like the investment's not. You could take them or leave them. Like, it's good, but I'm not there for it. I don't know if you guys feel this way at all, but I feel like too right now a lot of cartoons that are airing, or maybe were airing, like they'll pick up steam and like gain a fan base, and then they'll get like too many seasons. And honestly, just with like shows in general, it's like, cool, okay, season 1, 2, maybe 3, all good. Why are there 7 seasons? We didn't need 7 seasons, and like they push it too far, and there's just not enough like substance there, and it just gets really bad. Like, sometimes I feel like things just need to end. Yeah, it is, but like, you ever wish corporate could just let like new stuff in, new ideas in? Yeah. Money ruins everything. When really it should like contribute to making things better. And sometimes it does. Like, you know, you'll see a pilot episode of something, and then you'll see the increase in, you know, the beauty of animation or whatever, but I don't know. I just want things to be like, it's like, wouldn't it be nice if things were all perfect and they all went the way they're supposed to and there were no problems? It's not realistic, but certainly would be nice. Okay, I might have to erase this kind of like section of shoulder so that I can really get a good grasp on what I'm doing here. I don't know why this hand has been throwing me for a loop like all day. But boy, it has. And I hate it. Oh, that's actually on the arm. Okay. Maybe I just should have left it alone. It's frustrating because it's like I'll draw a hand. The hand, I can get it looking good, I just can't get it to a point where I can finish it. Okay, I'm going to quickly duplicate the canvas because this hand, I cannot get it to work, like at all. Okay, back here. Welcome back to me struggling. Yeah, okay, that was definitely too small. hold on. Maybe I have this one. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Maybe the struggle can finally be over. I'm guessing no, but you know, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try really hard. Okay. You know, this part of the arm is truly very thin. Because it's like the side. Okay. Yeah. Why did I smudge it? I'll have to undo that stroke. Okay. Gotta pull my sleeve back down. Okay. Let me take my sketching brush, undo that weird smudge stroke that I did. So, there's no real connection there. That's the problem, is that there's no real connection there. The arm just goes like that, and then it meets up there. I think we may have solved the problem. Maybe. We'll have to see. You know, what I would really like to do at some point is, like, go... Do you know those, like, human body museums where they have... Okay, they're not... There's some questionability over the efficacy of them, because apparently, like, people who donate their bodies to science sometimes end up in there, even though the museums are for profit. It's weird. Okay, I need that. Sorry, tangent. But I want to go to one of those museums where, like, the bodies are, like, cut into, like, sections, and different anatomical, like, figures and stuff are on display, and just take a bunch of pictures so that I have good anatomy references besides, like, my own arm. And then you know what I'll do? I'll still use my own arm. Because that's just what I do every time. Okay. That does look better. Thank God. Okay. I had on one computer, there were, back in ye old Tumblr days, someone had posted a collection of, like, it's like athletes wearing, like, sports bras and, like, gym shorts, that kind of stuff. And there's a set of men and there's a set of women. And it shows, like, different sports, how, like, the body looks for each different sport, and it's like one of the most helpful references I ever had. And then my HP laptop black screened and died, and I have not been able to get it back. I'm sure I could find it somewhere online. It would just take some searching. Okay. Now I just have to change the orientation of one of these lines. And then I'm just gonna scribble some lines in here. See if that'll work. Okay. Listen, I think this is the closest we've ever gotten. It's very close. I think potentially this is on the hand. No. Where are you? There you are. Cool, nice. I want to add just a teeny tiny bit of width in there. Then we actually do need to add a thumb. Just gotta figure out how to go about that. And maybe not make it a little shark fin. Okay, I'm going to delete those. Attempt to kind of put in a couple little palm lines. Maybe. Listen, I'm glad we're redoing the hands. I'm just, you know, it's a struggle. Convinced. No, okay, I was thinking there were problems on those layers. They're not. I'm going to merge those down temporarily. Just slightly shift. No, not slightly shift that because that hand is sized correctly. Redo those strokes. Okay. We're good. Good, except for maybe I don't know if I like the thumb. God damn it. It's like it's not really hidden either, and that's the crux of the issue. Okay. Hide that again. Oh boy. You know, it is kind of hidden. Just gotta... You have to let me... I hate this. Okay, you know what? I'll come back to it after we struggle with the other hand for an hour. Okay. I think, yep, those merge. Pull those off. And then it's, this one that I can... The internal screaming is at an all-time high. I think this is mostly like the thumb and, you know, palm lines that I probably just don't like on this. So that's what I'm gonna attempt to fix on here. I hope I duplicated that. I did. Okay, cool, we're good. Now, where is that weird palm line? I just have to find it. Don't mind me while I attempt to find the line for a sec here. It's somewhere, and I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna murder it. Actually, though. Ah, I found it. Cool. Okay. Yeah, okay, like that, it's not horrendous. But I may be able to. Just don't know if it needs to be like moved in at all. If it does, then what I need to do is duplicate again. Erase a bit, and then scoot it in. Like that. Yeah, it feels more normal if it's like right about here instead. The only issue with that is that now this is not the right width. It needs to be a little thinner. Okay. Come on, baby, come on. Okay. So, one second. I'm gonna check my phone really quick. Something's going on. Okay. It's not important, so I'm just gonna turn it off really quick. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now, let me try if I take this line and pull it down. As you can see, the reason why I don't want to do this is because then I'll have to go in and fix all those hairlines. It's doable, it's just slightly annoying. There we go. I think that's a little better. And then what I can do here is probably take, oops, I messed up a little, and maybe extend like this part of the hand a bit. Maybe not. Okay. Or duplicate again. We're gonna erase a little more. Okay. Sketch color. Round brush. This is side of the hand. There's some fingers over here. One finger. Two finger. I was gonna say red finger, blue finger, but there's 4 fingers. And they're all blue. This is actually not helping. Okay. You know, it kind of looks like when your potatoes start to grow sprouts. I don't know why I've been like on a potato theme this stream, but truthfully, that has been the theme. Okay. It's a little small. Okay, I want to try my sketch pencil. Okay, let me bring the fingies back. Come back, fingies. Okay. I'm gonna mark where they are. By mark, I mean I'm gonna trace the old fingies and see if that helps me at all. I don't really think it will. Come back. Now I'm bringing that in. Actually, I think it makes it a little worse. And then we had a thumb here, which I mean it could help substantially if I could get it at a good angle. I still feel like maybe the hand is too far out and like not in a groovy way. Okay. I'll get the rest of the thingies on there with that. Yeah, okay. Then I can move them around. I came in here, I thought, cool, we'll do like 10 minutes of hands, we'll be done with the hands. No, that never happens. Okay, cool. Back to my inking brush. Now I'm going to, where's that? This, you come here. No. There, okay, yeah. Why is it not erasing? Oh, it is erasing, it's just erasing big. Okay. Yes, redo layer opacity. Yes, duplicate the layer. Okay, cool. Now I have it. Okay, I think I've got it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I need a different layer. fear of running out of layer space is like creeping up on me. We're on layer 27. And I'm like, oh no. Okay. Now I can kind of mess with these. Come on, baby. You know, I think it's funny that I find out about all my Twitch drama from YouTube. Like, I don't think I've ever found out about Twitch drama from Twitch. I don't know if there's any going on right now, but if there is, I'll find out about it on YouTube. I feel like I should probably start reading the notifications Twitch gives me. You too? It's like, I mean, like, I watch like a couple other streamers, and sometimes they talk about drama, but then usually I'll be like, you know, I don't know that I want to hear this. So then I'll hear like, some random like YouTube expose about it, and I'll be like, oh, that's what that was about. Our thumb. I was watching, I want to say, a Patrick CC video about Nadia, the Call of Duty streamer, and I was like, this is brand new information to me. It was interesting to watch though. Okay, I keep messing this up. I made it literally worse than the other one. Okay. We gonna delete it. And then what I'll do is I'll bring the hand back. Yeah, I think she just, I mean, I think she plays it up, you know, but that helps her get her viewership, so I don't think anyone can really blame her for that. Like, the only thing is that you have to be careful at that point because you'll bring in an audience of people who don't like you. Ah. That's kind of interesting. I don't know, I guess I really don't know, like, anything about FPS games because I never play them. I'm going to move this over here so that I can very gently erase all these lines. Except for when I moved it over there, I didn't realize that I moved it off the screen. Oh. I kind of wonder if maybe, like, then at that point, people don't have, like, a lot of insight into it. If, like, if you're saying that and then people are calling her out based on, like, other games. I don't know. I think I've mentioned this before, but I am not a gamer. So I don't know a lot about it. But I also think people, like, bandwagon a lot, you know? Like, once one person doesn't like someone, it builds. I'm just gonna see if I line this up if it works. I will say though, like, I think her TikToks are cringy. It's working for her, but oh, I don't like it. And that's the only gripe I have. Is like, but I mean, like, at the end of the day, that's not a crime, right? Imagine if posting cringe on Maine actually got you arrested. I think I'd be in jail for, like, the foreseeable future. Okay. I think that thumb is closer, but not quite there. Okay. It's so close. It's so close, but it's wrong, and I don't like it. Yeah, the one clip where they thought she was using an aimbot because it went through the one teammate. But yeah, I mean, it could be due to a lot of things, but like, I don't, well, okay, so I don't know about the game that she's playing, right? But don't a lot of, like, first person shooters have like, not have friendly fire? I mean, it depends, but I thought in most of them you couldn't shoot your teammate unless you enabled, like, friendly fire. I don't know, it's very interesting to see the, like, analytical point of view. I mean, people... listen, it's kind of funny to watch people abuse it. Because, like, that's the one type of gaming compilation that I have seen is just people blowing their teammates up. Yeah. That is, that just sounds entertaining to me, like, people just, messing with their teammates, but also I bet it gets super annoying. Like, I bet if I played that game, I would be like, yeah, I'm glad they removed it. I'm glad it's no longer a feature. I'm going to attempt to move these fingers. Come on. I'm pretty sure I did this before and I went, ew. Wait a second, maybe it's working. Okay. I think maybe we are very close. I think I just gotta do some erasing. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. Have you always played a lot of first-person shooters, Janky, or did you just kind of get into them recently? Now I'm kind of curious, because you know a lot about them. Now we must put the accursed thumb on the other hand. That's still a long time. Is there, like, is Warzone a I'm gonna sound so dumb. Warzone is a franchise, right? Like Warzone and Call of Duty and stuff. Those are like all franchises. So they have like multiple games in the series that come out every couple of years. This is very much a Googleable question that I could just Google. What if I stole the thumb from the other one? This is not cheating, and nobody tell anybody I did this. Ha 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 ha. Oh? Ah, okay. That is, I mean, that makes sense because Fortnite got so popular. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool how, like, listen, the greed of game companies drives them to create. They're just like, what if we made our own? And then it creates a new market for like esports, really. Yeah. I mean, at least they created a game that everyone likes. There's one thing to release something just to capitalize on a trend. It's another thing to release something that like people actually enjoy. So it's good that they managed to release something that people like and will play. Okay. Let me see if I can maybe kind of coax my... Oh yeah, no, I've heard that the people who make like Call of Duty are pretty shit tier. A lot of like the big game companies are not good. Like I remember hearing all about the Blizzard scandal, and that I feel like that was one of the worst ones in recent years. But I mean, like, even just like the whole like, cool, let's make everything so that you have to like buy extras and gamble on loot boxes is really gross and scummy, and I don't like it. But I also think, like, just because a person does bad things or a company does bad things doesn't mean you can't enjoy, you know, the stuff that they created, or like the good things they might also contribute, you know? Oh geez. Is there a line missing here? There's totally a line missing. Oh, it's just off. I was so confused. I was actually concerned. Truthfully. Okay. Now I think what I'll do is give me my other hand. Where'd I put it? Down here. Cool. Okay. Okay. You know, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop doing that because I'm gonna make it worse. And this is good enough. Now what we have to do probably is slightly change the ribbon position. I'm gonna duplicate the layer, and I think I'm just gonna attempt to use the warp tool. Maybe a little like warp or distort or something. So have to be kind of careful because it's probably affecting the other side a little too. Okay. Sounds good, Janky. I appreciate that you were here for so long, and I really appreciate you telling me about Warzone. Thank you for wishing me luck on the rest of the stream. And good luck on your assignments. Okay, I'm going to take this section and go back together. Let's go back together. Cool. Now I can erase a teeny tiny bit and fix up a teeny tiny bit. Just gonna erase, oops, actually I can keep that one there, but I'll go erase where that finger is. And this one. Okay, cool. And then I need to erase in these areas here. Nice. And then we just need to take here. There we go. We did it. We finished the line art, sort of. I have to add some detailed lines to the hands, but I think for the most part I'm calling it good enough. Okay. And potentially some detail lines on the ribbon. Okay. There's also some general messiness to clean up. Okay. I have to clean up messiness on the hands, which means I need to put you guys on a BRB screen for a couple seconds here while I duplicate our canvas. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. And ooh, okay, back to the live screen. Okay. Now I saw over here some general stuff that does not look good. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of all of these that are extras. Merge down. I don't know what that is on. I'm just gonna... I really don't know where that is. Let me check over here. Okay, I'm just gonna delete it. I do believe... Oh, nope. That's the thumb for this side. Okay. Now we can merge those, get rid of that, and we're good on there. So I should be able to go over here and do a little bit of erasing just to get this looking a little better. Oh, well, questionable. There are just some tiny little spots that I don't want there. They might be on other layers though, so maybe I can't quite get them. Well, we can clean that up at a different juncture. This one though, I can clean up just a little. Okay. Alright. I said I would do the detail lines on the hands. I think this might be a tiny bit thick. I'm going to make it thinner, I say, as I definitely didn't do that. Okay. It looks just a little sloppy and maybe the wrong orientation to me. Okay. Now I think we'll go over into the thumb area and go like that. And then I also kind of want to hit like right through here. Maybe. We'll see how that looks. Actually, There we go. Now we'll do a little erasing. And over there too. And then just right in here, like that. There we go. Trying to be neat with this. And I'll erase off the fingertips here. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, these lines here are too sloppy. We'll have to fix them if we want to keep them. But I kind of think maybe I'll just go without, because I feel like maybe that could be where light's hitting. Not everywhere has to have shadow. Just, you know, strategic places that I invent because, you know, I don't know lighting. I used to draw like little like suns on my drawings to try and help me get an idea of where the lighting would hit, and it helped, but now I don't do that because it takes a whole extra layer. Okay, that's a little... I like the disconnect there. I just think... Huh. It's probably fine. Okay. I think that we made some good progress today. I'm gonna put us on our end screen because this is where I'm gonna leave it for the day, because I'm so unsure about these hands. I just want to give myself the opportunity to take a break, call it here. If I come back tomorrow and I'm like, I really hate that left hand, I have to redo it, then I will go ahead and spend the time redoing it, or I'll just redo it off stream so that no one has to watch 2 hours of hands again. But thank you guys for joining me. Thank you to those of you who spent some time in chat today, and also those of you who just watched. Always appreciate everyone who comes in, and I will see you again tomorrow if you feel so inclined to come join. Anyway, that's it for today. Bye!